Hello, welcome back to Ben Sushi Live Noding. This is going to be a quick revision to previous live noding where we did the flip setup. Currently, I'm testing it on Susan Head, and you can see it is actually working better than before with the slight changes. So it is still flipping, and I found okay, the flipping problem is not it's not a simple thing. It takes a while to understand the whole thing, and but it's can be like a really interesting setup if you are creating like a fish scales that can flip like this. So this is a Susan head, and I set it up like this, but I can easily cut it and replace it um, with a sphere, for example. So okay, it's easier to see as a sphere, and you can see the scale looks a little bit funny. Um, but this guy can flip more properly, and this also work with the cylinder, and I'll show you. So okay, so the flip, so that's like that, and then going to flip until it stops. I think in order to actually animate this, you probably you need to consider some kind of offset. You can do that in Photoshop, but you can also do it in animation node, so it's an option for you. This guy, what I did actually, what I did change is just adding two nodes here, normalize and vector polar output. So previously, I'm gonna actually save this, and then I'll reopen the one that's we did earlier. Hopefully I still have it. So flower number 12, 12, 13, I think number 10. Okay, that's in the Dropbox. ANSV flower 10, 9, maybe number 9. Okay, this guy seems like this is the one that's actually working already. ANSV flower number 8. This is the one with issue. Um, Let me show you what I mean. So if the radius top and bottom is equal, it seems to be working. And we can flip it like that. No problem. But once I started to kind of make an angle, some actually kind of looking weird, some of this scale. So I think I learned from actually one of Spectral developer helped me, and he said we need to use polar coordinates. So I always forgot about this polar vector polar thing. And there's also this vector math normalize to normalize the vector if we need to. So calculate normal. This is the face normal. Plug this guy in there. Actually, normalize first, and then from here, cylinder or sphere. That's actually kind of interesting. Let me save this file, save as, and let's just try it. So that's a row 5 Z, and doesn't quite work as we want it yet. Let me check. So this, let me make it 3, for example. What did I do wrong? So let me open another Blender. Sometimes it's a good idea to compare two setup, one that works and one that doesn't. So this is the one that actually works. Cylinder, face normal. Nice thing about Blender, you can have two. Some other commercial package doesn't allow you to have two program opens at the same time. Okay, cylinder. And face normal goes into normalize, radian, switch degree, and this is cylindrical. It's actually the phi. Phi goes into rotations. Rotations, what, 0, 0, 1. Okay, 001, and it's getting there. So this one already correct. This one not yet. Save this and try rotating it. It's rotating, but probably not exactly at the center of cylinder yet. I can check it out. Oh, by the way, we can always scale this if you like. Scale the scale. Oops, that's this can be shorter, maybe. And as long as the pivot is correct, then this kind of looks much better. Cylinder. So this seems to be working fine now. Okay, viewer draw for the cylinder, just the vertices and edges. Give it different color, and they're centered. Let's check the pivot. The pivot is slightly off. Okay, the leaves needs to be perfectly placed. We need to probably move it over here like that. So now it's perfectly centered on the face. If you're doing this, maybe at some point you want to kind of offset it, and then so it's flipping on the actual polygon face. Maybe that's what you want, maybe that's what you don't want. But give it a try and make modifications. For me, this is actually still pretty new, and would be nice if the scale is kind of conforming to the polygon, maybe adaptive, some kind of adaptivity. So there we go. That's the setup right there. I don't know at this point. Okay, we can kind of move it left and right. Can we flip it? Okay, it's kind of flipping as well, so it's nice. Flipping, like twisting, and let's zero it out, and then twisting, flipping, and kind of moving side by side like that. So it's quite nice actually, like very controllable things that you can use for maybe the tiling of rooftop, or maybe the fish scale, or some kind of feathered creature. And this thing actually will supposedly, I'm pretty sure it will stick to the mesh of the character. If you are using on a rig character, this will work. So yeah, so this is done, and if you see all this line coming out from this source, you can use shift and then mouse click like that, and then arrange it. Okay, that's the polygon, this is the vertices, and this is the edges. You can replace it with anything. Let's try icosphere and type in the vertices, edges, and faces, and we should have something. Okay, the normal, I don't know, maybe need to be fixed, but I don't know, it's at least it's following the thing. I think it works better with cylinder, and maybe sphere. So vertices, edges, and polygon, and we get this. We might need to make changes, but I think it's correct. Should be flipping. Maybe the object is too big. Scale it. Scale it 0.1. Okay, maybe it's a bit too long, but you can at least flip it. Okay, so there you go. That's pretty much it for this scaffolding. Hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.